I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch you.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Celebrity Saturday. I'm so happy you're here to join me. Today I'm going to be doing a look of Taylor Swift, and from what I saw, she does her own makeup. So I think that's really exciting to do her makeup when she does it herself, rather than what the makeup artist does. Then I'm following what she does. So I'm going to start out by putting on that's the lip gloss. Some lip oil. Sorry, that's loud. Just to get my lips nice and soft before I put on my lipstick. Okay, put that away. So the first thing I'm going to do is put on Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. Block the glare a little bit. It's hard to see. Knock over the camera. And I just do about a pump and a half, about that much. I put it all over my face. I finally am in my beauty room. I started setting it up. It's not completely set up, but it is at least to a point where I can use it. So I'm happy about that because my setup before was just not near ideal. Now I'm going to actually use the Garnier Skin Active Moisture Rescue as my second type primer. This does have a sticky residue. It's oil free. I really like it because it's very hydrating. And then the sticky residue helps to hold on to my makeup as well. I already did my skincare before I came in here. I have to do my skincare video for you guys. Just started a new program with some tretinoin in it. Now I'm also going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Setting Spray. And just spray a little bit on. Here we go. Okay. Now, looking at her face, I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. I'm going to use the Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer. Lightning. Alright, and I have to get to my brushes over here. So, I'm going to put it down on my little tile. I got a little tile I've been using for my foundations and such. I will put up the picture, if I haven't done so already, I don't know where, I'll put up the picture that I'm using for, where I'm going off of for Taylor Swift's look. Let me find a brush I can use for this. Okay. I'm going to use my angle brush that I usually use for my contour. She actually has some high cheekbones, and she's kind of got a baby face where I got a really thin face. So I don't want to thin out my face anymore, but I do want to lift my cheekbones a little bit. And she has bangs on, so I'm not going to worry about my forehead. And then she has her nose is about the same width all the way up and down. So I'm going to just contour a little bit on the side here of my nose. I'm just gonna dab it a little bit. Try to get those cheekbones high like hers. And I'm going a little bit up here because she doesn't have as pointy as a chin as me. So I'm trying to blend it in so mine doesn't look quite as pointy either. Okay. Now I'm actually going to take a beauty blender. I'm going to wet it with my dewy spray. And I'm just going to kind of get rid of the harsh ends. I don't want to blend it too much. Let's see, she's got a very matte color on. I don't have any matte. I do, but it's not very good. Okay, just don't want any harsh lines. That wasn't supposed to go there. Okay. Let's see what matte foundations I have. I have all matte. This is a matte foundation. So since she's... Here, let me highlight. Since she's got a matte color on, I'm going to use a matte color myself for my foundation because I usually put a dewy foundation on. That's how I like my look to be, but I'm going to do more of a matte to look like her. Okay, highlights. So now I'm going to use this highlighting stick. I don't know who it's from. Maybe LA Colors. I don't know. It's one of my cheap drugstore brands. And I'm going to do some highlighting. Hers is all the way down her nose. A lot of highlight here. A lot on her chin. And she has a very prominent Cupid's bow as well. I'm just going to do a lot right here. Kind of emphasize her cheekbones. And I can't really see her forehead, but I'm going to do this. I'll put my hair down for her look as well. And then she has a pink cheek, and I'm going to use the Smoke and Mirrors Velvet Matte Lip Gloss right here. I'm actually going to use this as the cheek color. Hers is right pretty much on the apple. The apple? Is that what you call it? The apple of your cheek? Did I get that right? I don't know. Okay, now I'm going to take the Beauty Blender and blend these a little bit too. Just so there's no harsh lines. Turn it. I didn't mean to do that. My cat wants to get out. What do you want, Chanel? Okay. Alright, now I'm going to get a different Beauty Blender. Where did I put them? They're here. And I'm also going to wet this one with my Dewy Setting Spray. This is kind of an old picture. She looks really young. But I really like this look, so I want to see how close I can get to it. Okay, and now I'm going to get the Almay. It's Almay Skin Perfecting Comfort Matte Foundation in Cool Ivory. It's very glary. My light is very bright. And I don't think it's... This is very old. All Day Wear. Oil-free, all skin types. This is not something I normally wear, but like I said, she has a matte foundation, so that's what I want to use. I'll put it on my tile. I dropped it. Who here likes country music? Put a, is there a boot or cowboy hat emoji? If there is, put it below if you like country music. I myself do not, but I do like some. I do like some. I really like Carrie Underwood, and Jewel has some country music. Not all her music's country. She does a lot of pop, but she does have some country music. I have her album that she does, and I really do like it. So, this is actually not very much coverage. I'm hoping it's buildable. Probably is. But myself, I'm very diverse, so I do like some country, but I don't usually gravitate towards it. When I was younger, I listened to some very, very heavy metal. That was my high school years. Since then, I've calmed down quite a bit. Don't really listen to heavy metal, but I do like hard rock. Hi, Chanel. My cat's like, Mommy. I do still like some hard rock. I think that Led Zeppelin is the best band that ever lived or performed. So yeah, but I also like classical. I like jazz. I like to just keep, basically an open mind with music and just enjoy every type of music for what it is. Music is an art. It's a lot of beauty in it, a lot of emotion, and I like to feel the emotion and get to know the artist's feelings or, what they're trying to get across, and think about it. And if it's not an obvious thing where they sit there and say, "You lost me and I'm sad," it's a little more vague, then I like to try and figure out what exactly their message is. This is a little light for me, especially since I'm tan now, but I'll fix that when I... What's wrong, Chanel? She wants to leave the room. And I have the door shut because I'm filming. Okay. I don't put it under my eyes. If you've been watching me for some time, you know why. If you haven't been watching me, I do that because I don't like a lot of product under my eyes because it makes it crease at my age. So I just use my color corrector under there. I'm going to put it here though, which my color corrector will be next. Chanel, you're making noise in my video. Okay. Alright, I think that's good for now. She got it open. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Go out. I gotta shut the door again. And this isn't that matte. It's a little dewy, and it's probably because I put on the dewy spray. Chanel, in or out? Oh, she's a stinker. Okay. Enough of that. If you've been watching my videos, you also know that I love putting on foundation. And I'll sit there for an hour, literally putting it on. And she's gone. Okay. Her food's in here, so I thought maybe she'd want to be in here. And she's probably going to want to come back to get her food. Alright, so now I'm going to put on the Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Eye Brightener in Rose Quartz. And this is my... It's not focusing today. I don't know. I'll link it below. You can get the gist of what it looks like. I put a little bit on my finger. And I put it under my eyes that way. Oops. A little bit goes a long way. But if you have really, really dark eyes like I do, because I don't sleep, then you probably need to build it a little bit. Go up a little. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. What do you think? Okay. I did sleep pretty well last night, but that doesn't happen often. Alright, I actually like how that looks. And since it blends in so well to this foundation, I don't need to put more foundation over it. Alright, so now I'm going to do my brows. I'm going to start with Tarte Sketch and Set in Taupe. This side is the pencil. For this, I'm going to get a up close mirror. First, I need to brush them up. Okay, so who's your favorite country singer then? Like I said, I like Carrie Underwood, and I like that one Jewel. I don't think Jewel could be considered a country singer though, just because she does one or maybe two albums like that. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Brush them up. So then I'd have to say Carrie Underwood is my favorite. So what are your favorites? And if you don't like country, who is your favorite artist and what genre? And what is your favorite genre? Country or whatever? I say my favorite genre is still rock. But, like I said, I keep a diversity in my, open mind. I like a lot of diversity, I like a lot of different things. Jazz is my most recent, thing I've gotten into. I mean, I've been to classical since junior high, high school. But jazz, I just started getting into within like the last year. So this foundation's not bad for a matte foundation. It itches. I still gotta do my eyebrows. I'm still trying to grow them out, so I haven't tweezed them or had them waxed or threaded recently. Trying to make them a little thicker because they grew. I ever since I started waxing them, way back when, thin was the style, and they waxed them quite a bit, and they're not growing back in now. Okay. And I went on a little more than this. I mean, this is better than having bushy, but I like a little more. I'm going to start with using the other side of this one, where it's got the brush with the gel. But I may go into my Maybelline, because I think I like that one better when it comes to a gel. Seems to get the color on my lashes a little better to lighten them up. Yeah, this doesn't really lighten them up. So I'm going to see if that one works better. I like to lighten them up now that my hair is blonde, because I don't want, I don't want dark eyebrows. It looks funny. So I'm using the Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt in Blonde. Doesn't seem to be focusing on anything today. And I just kind of do this on my hairs. Maybe because the taupe isn't light enough. Might be what the problem is. There you go. And this holds it in place really well too, so I really like this product. Can you hear my stomach making noise? Maybe I'm hungry. I don't know. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape. Let's see if I can get this to focus. What is wrong with you, camera? Well, you all know Tarte Shape Tape, so this is in light neutral. And I'm just going to put a couple dots under my under my eyebrows and down on my eyelid. So I use this as a primer and then to just kind of frame my lashes a little bit. So then I take a brush, and it's just a flat brush, and I just smooth it out. This helps get a clean canvas for my eyeshadow as well. Your eyes are not equally the same color. One may be darker than the other. So this gives a clean, equal canvas then. Plus I have all these hairs. But I do this needless, whether I had the grown-in hairs or not. Okay. I'm using the Pure Something Yourselfy palette. That's what it looks like. It's very old, I've had it forever. And then here's the colors. They're very beautiful. And you can see it's one of my favorites because I've hit pan on plenty. So first I'm going to go in with this color here. It's called I can't read it, but basically it's this beige one here, and I'm just going to get a fluffy blending brush. This is a Sephora brush, and I'm just going to go all in where all the places I put the Tarte Shape Tape, because that's what this will do is give it a nice base to blend better. If you have too wet of a base, it won't blend. So this will help it blend. Help the colors blend. So she uses a brown, it looks like, and then like a light color here. So I'm going to use the same, no, not the same brush. Not the same brush. I'm going to use this one, this eyeshadow brush here from Sephora also. All the words rubbed off. I've had these for, I don't know, a month. So I'm going to go in this one is called Natural right here. And I'm going to do that in my crease and a little above. So when I was in high school, all I listened to was heavy metal. I wouldn't listen to anything else. Well, that's not true. I did listen to some classical, but for the most part, it was just metal. I just really got into the craziness of that kind of music. And then I had a Halloween party one time when I was 18, and my husband was there. We were just friends at the time, and I had a band called Pantera on. Let me know below if you know who Pantera is, or was. And that was my favorite band. We now call it the Pantera Party because I would not let anyone else put on any other music. It was just Pantera, and if you changed it, God help you. Well, I'd leave the room and it would be turned off. Either something else would be on or no music at all. And I'd go storming back in the living room. Who turned off my Pantera? And no one said anything. They're all quiet. And then I'm going to go in with this darker shade. It's Free. Looks like it's called Free. And kind of blend it with this one and go in my crease a little more. Little did I know is that I find out, 30 years later, that it was my husband doing it. No one ever told me. And he was doing it because he wanted me to chase him, and he wanted to kiss me and tell me he had feelings for me. I'm like, oh, that's sweet. You almost got yourself killed. So, yeah. Those were the crazy days. But since then, I've really calmed down a lot. And that music now gives me a headache, and I'm not interested anymore. I do still like hard rock, though. I will listen to Led Zeppelin. Like I said, I think they were the best rock band that ever lived. I don't like Elvis. Never did and never will. But I do like Led Zeppelin. I say my favorite music artist now. I really like some Christian bands, to tell you the truth. Skillet is one of my favorites. And Red is another Christian band. It's one of my favorites, and they're hard rock. I also like Rebecca St. James. She's more of a pop Christian singer. Okay. I'm going to go a little darker with this dark shimmery one called Gorgeous. Oh, the first one was called Pure. I just figured out how to see it. I'm just going to do this right in here. Just a little bit to darken up inside a little bit. And to put a little shimmer in there. So I really like a lot of Christian bands. And Skillet Skillet is like genius because a lot of people who are not Christian or don't want to follow a Christian, musician in a way, still love Skillet. They're very universal. Everybody will listen to Skillet that likes rock. I'm going to blend this all out with the fluffy brush again. Here are any harsh lines. So they're actually pretty good. I saw them in concert at it's called Winter Jam. And Winter Jam is a bunch of Christian artists, every genre. There's rap, there's country, there's hip-hop, there's rock, I mean, just everything. Country, did I say that already? I don't know. But they have pretty much everything. And it's really a lot of fun. Now I'm going to take this brush here, and I'm going to wet it. And I'm going to go into, yes, I'm just using my Dewy Setting Spray. I'm going to go into this one called Charming. I'm going to do that on my lids. She kind of has like a shimmery on her lids. So I've taken my youngest to Winter Jam several times until COVID. Now we haven't gone since 2019 because of COVID. So hopefully this year they'll have it again. We really miss it. So in 2019 was the one we saw Skillet in. And that was a lot of fun. That was exciting. I mean, you can even, in those, you can even get into music you don't like. Right. Because it's just so much fun. You're just, all enjoying the music. I enjoy the rap, I enjoy the country, I enjoy everything. Hip-hop, everything. Now I'm going to go with my Tarte, I think this is Amazonian Clay Waterproof Bronzer that I've had forever. I'm going to use my powder brush from Sephora and just kind of put like this here. Add a little bit more bronzer. And a little bit on this side. She has more blush than anything. She does have some bronzer, she does have some bronzer, but it's mixed with blush. I'm actually gonna, it's like a little dark back here, but then there's blush. And after this, I'm gonna take my hair down and put my bangs down like hers. So we shall see. And I'm gonna contour here again, using the bronzer. So I'm not so, so I'm not so pointy. I'm going to do this, even though I can see her forehead, I'm just going to do this anyways. I'm going to do my nose again. Okay. Alright, and then I'm going to get the brush. I'm going to get this fluffy brush, and I'm going to, let me see what color do I want to use. I still have a little bit left that's showing. Yeah, I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown palette, Face and Cheek palette. And I'm going to do the cheeks. Hers is kind of like this in the picture. And it kind of blends in with the bronzer a little bit. Like that. I'm going to curl my eyelashes. She has very prominent mascara look on her eyes in this picture too. This makes me wonder, I don't know if she has false eyelashes on. I'm going to see how mine look without the false. And then I'm going to see how mine look without having false lashes on, and then decide from there if I should put them on to look like hers. So I'm using the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara in black. Just in black. This stuff is awesome for under $6. It is one of the best mascaras I've ever used. Look how much it lifts. So beautiful. So if you want a daytime look without putting on false eyelashes, I highly recommend this stuff. I got it off Amazon, so I'll link it below for you. She puts a lot on her bottom lashes too. Okay. I think I'm going to skip the falsies, because this kind of looks just how she had it in the picture. We use this LA Colors liquid eyeliner in black. Okay, looks like this. And it's got this really, really thin brush, which is why I like it. See how thin that is. Anyways, her wing is not very big. It's just a little tiny bit here. I need the other mirror for this. I can't talk when I'm doing my eyeliner, so give me a minute. The other eye. I'm going to line my lips because I don't have a liner that would look good with red. My face itches, I don't know why. Okay. I still have to fix my hair, but I'm not going to fix it like her. So this is as close as I'm going to get to her hair. So here you go. This is my Taylor Swift look. I will put a of myself next to her for you to see the comparison of just a makeup technique. Obviously, we look nothing alike, but just the makeup technique I'm hoping will match. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. First I'll see you Tuesday for Tuesday Talk Teen, Get Ready With Me. Then I'll see you again next Saturday for another celebrity look. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Hey everyone, thanks so much for making it this far to the video. I'm so glad you're still here. I have a good princess story for you, but before I tell you, put a baseball emoji. I had to think of it. Put a baseball emoji in the comments below so I know that. So you know how you've probably seen the videos of people who take their dogs and they put them just above the water and they start trying to doggy paddle before you put them in the water. Well, we figured it out with Princess. We would put her just above the floor, and then I'd call her and I'd go, "Here, Princess, come here," and she'd go like this, trying to run, but my son's holding her just above the floor, about this far. Her feet are about this far off the floor, and she's going like this, trying to run to me. He was so mean, but it was so adorable we couldn't help it. So yeah, she was a lot of fun. She gave us 13 wonderful years, and she's always in our hearts. Thank you so much for listening to my story. I will see you in the next video, and remember to always be you.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, fuck everybody, just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.